Yo, what's good with you, man? Welcome back to the domain, man. We back at it again with some wilds, man, and yeah, we don't really got a specific goal on wild today, even though you see that one mission talk about some catch a golden fish. So really, I'm about to just be boxing with people while talking, but I'm thinking about changing up how I do my videos. I feel like they're too long. Reason why I say that is because I'm looking at like the analytics on my page and like looking at how long y'all like watch my videos and whatnot. And for the ones who are watching my videos, you really don't make it through the whole thing. I mean, in my opinion, I think I have enough content to interest, pique your interest, but maybe not because ain't nobody got an hour of their day because all of us are working, to sustain life and whatnot. So. What I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to start editing my videos to where I kind of just really the important parts, but making sure I talk only during the important parts. And so this video will be more or less of a trial run because I have a video out that's like 30 minutes and it's just like, even though it's still a long time, that's the shortest video I've ever dropped. So that's actually the way I'm gonna do things. So hey man, we gonna see how it goes. If you do like the longer videos, yeah, leave it in the comments. Let me know if like you prefer the longer videos or you don't mind it. But if you prefer shorter videos, like if you like this video, then comment down. Yeah, I like the shorter videos, and that's the way I'll start editing my videos. And it'll be harder when it comes to Frag Punk because I kind of want you to see the whole game, but I guess like, yeah, we're not really focused on the people we be spectating, so I just kind of ignore them, like skip through their stuff. I like, blow past it unless like they do some like nut joint like y'all want, that would like, be funny or whatever, and then yeah, I'll leave that in. But for the most part, I'll edit most of that out, so then I can shorten the videos, cause I did just drop like an hour and 20 video, and it was long for me too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, like y'all just let me know in the comments. But without further ado, man, let's get straight to it. Y'all know we gotta bust down. Yeah, make sure we go to our fight hot and ready, man. Hope y'all having a good day though. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't say I'm tired, but yeah, work was working today. You know what I mean? But hey, gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? Gotta keep the lights on. I don't know if I'll do this as a full-on career, but I mean, hey, if y'all blow me up enough, we can make it happen. Alright, bet. I decided to fight Ray Dow again, just because. He's an interesting fight and whatnot. And I ain't gonna hold it. I fought him like a couple of days ago, and he was melee whopping. So I think he's actually a lot harder with other people than he is solo. So that's probably why I beat him so easily. Whenever I fought him, but he was also like, I feel like whenever he's what you call it, with a group, he stuns you easier, and that's why he does like a lot more damage. But hey, that's crazy. But that's just my take. I try to slip that. So this build is my adrenaline rush build. It is heavily relying on me getting stunned. But it's heavily relying on counters. I want to try a build like this. Like I said, I saw someone talking about it and I decided to try it. It works. It's just it could use some kinks because that's a good move. I can use some kings because I got super recovery on it, and it got super recovery on it, and I don't ever feel it working ever. Yeah, like the super recovery is like kind of trash. I tried to slip that, but it took me too long. Another problem with this build was my special sheath. surprised I didn't get hit this time. I think I only have a special sheet 2. But, yeah. Oh! I know I've talked about this before, but there's been a lot of like anime arguments. I mean, it's usually the same thing. Right now, the main one I've been seeing a lot is Ichigo versus Naruto. I don't know why y'all think that's a fair matchup, but I can't stand power scaling. I really can't. Like, I feel like power scaling, it didn't necessarily ruin anime, but it really makes y'all like, y'all make it really, I stood there for that. Y'all make it really hard to like enjoy an anime when you start, like, you take the joy out of like power scaling. Like, power scaling used to be fun, and it was just simply just be like, you know, how strong is this character? But now everything is like, oh man, can my character beat your, oh, I'm dead. Can my character beat your character? And that's all power scaling is now. Like, there's no joy in it, there's no love in it. It's literally all that power scaling is now. And that's the problem with anime now. I will say, like, I mean, like, I do, like, some matchups are, like, you know, really that close from each other to even be comparable, but no, don't join. Yeah, he is a freaking counter to counters. Like, he's the worst person to use Adrenaline Rush on. Like, if it's not a special sheet, you're not getting it. Because Foresight just doesn't give you the range. No way he got me with that pull again. Yeah, it's done. And see that? How I don't really take that much damage? Yes. Yeah, I didn't mean to get hit by that. I tried to move. And I guess my mantle ain't doing me no favors anymore. I think that's because it's Rando joined. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, he definitely gets harder whenever other people join. For sure. There's not a doubt in my mind. Because, like I said, I was playing with my brother-in-law, and for some reason he was just massively harder.
Hey, yo!
But yeah, I just feel like, the way the anime community is going, y'all are gonna wind up like exhausting yourselves. Like, every anime you watch is just purely, can my character beat your character? And it's just like, that gets draining after a while. And it's just like, I'm not trying to power scale every time I watch an anime, because then at that point you don't even enjoy the anime anymore. Like, I get it, like, I get the purpose of power scaling, but now everyone's a power scaler, so it's just like, kind of just take the joy out of it. Like, y'all don't even watch anime the same anymore. Damn, I tried to special shoot that. Yeah, just keep dragging your stupid. Press, okay. Oh, he said, leave the hills behind. Yeah. That's good. Damn, he really tried to fire me off. first time in a long time my freaking bird actually did something useful. I like how this dude joins my quest and then don't even come into the actual mission. I do wonder sometimes, like, do y'all ever find power scaling like exhausting though? And I say y'all like, you know, y'all, but it's not y'all. It's just the people who do it.
That makes sense to me.
I got out of that world. Like, don't get me wrong, I used to, like, well, I still know how to power scale. It's just some of the logic people use, like, it's very biased. And I'm getting tired of them knocking me down. I need ancient potions. I think I have an ancient potion. But it just, to me, he got me with that. To me, it just seems like, I don't know, exhausting. It just seems exhausting to me. I don't see the joy in it anymore. It's just like when you listen to some of their logic, they at this point, like, it's either like pure delusion. It's either like pure delusion or like low-key cheating. And it's like, how do you cheat when you're talking about, you know, a cartoon, but at the same time, like, not a cartoon. I don't know why the hell I just said that, because I get mad when people call it a cartoon. But it's like, how are you gonna, you know, like, use one version of scaling for one and not for the other? Like, I was noticing, like, really, I mainly see it in the Naruto one, because the Kaguya feat to get them to, like, planetary, which, hey, you ask me, it's bull. I don't take that as a true feat, because realistically, like, out of all of Naruto, realistically they're still ninjas. So it's like, bro, they don't have that like high durability. Like, all their durability is the same. Like, you know what I mean? They still human. Like, some have, like, you know, their superhuman strength and superhuman durability, but for the most part, they're still human. That's why you see, like, people like Shin Uchiha damage people like Naruto. It's like, oh yeah, yes, bro. It's like, but that's the purpose of it, though. That is truly the purpose of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not meant to be like some like Dragon Ball Z characters, but I mean, the way Boruto's going, can't tell one bit. And that's why my take with Boruto is, I wish it was just a completely different anime, honestly. Like, if it was a brand new anime, like, man, that joint would be a banger. But because it has Naruto's name attached to it, it doesn't match the story for real. Like, it doesn't hold the same. I did that so early. It doesn't hold the same weight as Naruto did. It's just like, bro, come on, bro, what the hell is this? That's genuinely how I feel about Boruto, honestly. Like, Boruto's like, you know, it's fire. Like, when you ignore that it's no longer connected to, like, Naruto, bro, the show is a banger. But when you realize, like, bro, your storyline low-key don't make no sense. Like, that's what, like, what be blowing me. Oh damn, I thought I did that in time. Bro. But like, the storyline doesn't make sense to me. It's just like where like, I get how Kaguya exists, and realistically, if you was gonna add in the Otsutsuki, you should have left it at like Kaguya, in my opinion. Like Momoshiki and all of them, and then on top of that, like, realistically speaking, wow, I called my birth yesterday. When you look at like how Kaguya was whooping them versus how, like, they're doing people like Jigen and all that, and Momoshiki, or actually I want to just use Momoshiki for an example, because I'm not gonna lie, they wasn't whooping Jigen at all. But when you look at like the way they was doing, like Kaguya was doing them, she was dog walking them. And that's my problem. Cause like while she was walking them down like that, like she low key, and I know people don't want to admit this part, but she was not trying to kill them whatsoever. Like until like a certain point, and then even still, like, can you still even count that as like the intent to kill? Because she said it herself. Where are you? She said it herself, man, I see you as my sons, you know what I mean? And she really don't want to kill them. She low key just want her get back though. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all sealed me, I'm gonna seal you back. But, you know, at least when I seal you, I'll still have my kids. And that's all she wanted at the end of the day. She wasn't trying. Versus Momoshiki, they're dog walking him with straight taijutsu. They can't even use ninjutsu against him because he'll absorb it. And then he had to eat his own mans to, like, become stronger. Kaguya didn't need to do any of that to be a threat. So how is Momoshiki stronger than her? But he had to use cheese methods. You know what I mean? Just to win. You know what I mean? He had to absorb ninjutsu and all that. They can't put him in the genjutsu. And then on top of that, like the dude needed. I tried to slip that. The dude needed to absorb his own mans.
Miss.
Excuse me? He needed to absorb his own mans, and then on top of that, you know, excuse me? Alright, man, my fault. And then after he absorbed his own mans, then he got strong and still had to just straight hands box with him. And still lost. And then on top of that, he lost to, you know, Naruto not even trying. He said, hey son, this nigga was so sorry. I'm about to just amp up your Rasengan. Damn bird. I'm about to amp up your Rasengan, and then you finish him. Come on, y'all boys. Y'all couldn't do that with, like, Kaguya, so how the hell is... Interesting. How the hell is Momoshiki stronger than Kaguya? And it's like, I hate that y'all say, like, you know, the, oh, the writer said, you know, he was stronger. But the writer also said that they will instantly lose the guns, and never went back and changed that. But y'all said, oh yeah, nah, that doesn't count because they've been proven to deal with it because, you know, the Pains use missiles and whatnot. And it's like, what? But then when you listen to their, like, you know, reason why Luffy can't do something is because, you know, the writer said this, or like his statement with Kizaru to give y'all a hint that it was Kizaru who fed him. It's like, oh, he moved fast and light. Oh, that means Luffy can't perceive light speed. No, I mean, first off, Luffy was on the ground. Why? This man using no hockey. This man KO'd. He needs some food in him right now. That man was just thinking about his next meal for real. Damn, I tried to get him on the vine trap, but like I said, I mean, me personally, I don't really care too much about the power skill because realistically, I could have just special sheathed them, but whatever. I personally don't. Damn, I had to take that to the head. But, you know, that's just my take though. Like, I mean, it's just the logic. It doesn't, like, it's inconsistent because, you know what I mean, the way y'all do it. Now, like I said, for the Naruto versus Ichigo, and I really don't even get how this became an argument in the anime community because, I mean, let's be for real. Bleach verse is so busted for no reason. And that's the reason why, like, Bleach isn't that high on that, not trade with the special sheet. That's why Bleach isn't that high on my list of, like, the big three. Like, not like my opinion matters, but like, I hated how Ichigo was like literally everything. He was everything. He was literally every race. I hated that. I really did. And then like people don't realize, but I mean, call it what you want. Ichigo did not have a real goal. He just wanted to protect his friends. That man wanted a regular life. He didn't care about nothing else. He didn't want to be a Soul Reaper. He didn't want to do anything special like these other boys are. Nah, this man realistically just wanted to you know, protect his friends. That's what he stood by to the day he died. Well, he didn't die, but you know, from the very start all the way up to now, that's all he wanted. He just wanted to ride out with his friends, and that's what he did. Oh, it's on that late. Like in terms of goals, like I do got Ichigo last, because he didn't really have a goal. It was literally just protecting his friends. I'll take that. But like I said, I personally, I personally like don't care for the power scaling. I just, people's logic just doesn't make sense to me. Like why they put people where they put them, and yeah. I like how the dude joined my freaking quest and actually never joined. Is he aiming? Yeah, he's definitely easier solo. Good hit. Yeah, he's definitely easier solo. I'm not gonna lie. I just wish people would go back and just watch an anime how anime is, and like, 'cause now no matter what anime drops, they're just gonna power scale it. Every last one of them. And that's realistically what's wrong with them, because now people can't even just watch anime to enjoy it. Because then that's what started like the hate for One Piece. Nobody wanted to watch One Piece because they, you know, people said Naruto is better. Why is he cowering like this? Be a man. Oh, Jim. I need some armor spheres. But yeah, that's just really how I feel about them. I forgot you had a roar. Yeah, I don't know. I personally just don't get it. I don't get the. You're so lucky I can't find a rock. Yeah, enjoy that while you can. You're not good. Oh, that was counts, not a hit. But yeah, that's just how I feel about the whole thing. I mean, hey, do what you enjoy. If you enjoy arguing with people about, you know, anime, I'm not gonna stop you. I never hate on it, because I understand, bro. Like, it's fun at first until people like they start when it's just when they cheat. That's about it. Oh, he's doing that cheese. Yeah, he does it one more time. Comes back up. He's doing this. And I definitely special cheated, but okay. But yeah, it is what it is, though. Obviously, I mean, it's like I said. I mean, it's never too deep. I don't know. It's just as a, you know, I guess an old head of watching anime, I never really like understood why we took this route with anime, but I mean, we do with everything nowadays, and that's my problem. I can't stand it. Yeah, I know you got me. Past that though, I mean, hey, one anime I am so ready to become an anime is Kagurabachi. I've been reading that manga. Banger. Yeah, you go ahead. Did I hit that weak point? Kagurabachi's gonna be a banger when it drops. Like, now I feel like I hope they animate that right, cause that is about to be one fast pace behind anime if they don't control it. And I know that's why a lot of people like like Solo Leveling got a lot of love, but there's a lot more hate than it should have had. And I know people want to say, "Oh, One Piece fans, you know, doing it." I personally haven't seen anything, but you know, say what you will. But in my opinion, like, that's just what I've been, you know, what I'm preaching right now. Like, that's what's wrong with anime. Like, it's just, I don't know, too many complainers. Like, perfectionists, really. But really the only problem with like Solo Leveling is it's crazy he's dead. It's just, it was too fast paced. I'm not gonna lie, even to like a veteran anime watcher who's like used to it, you know, you're reading the subtitles and all that good stuff. It is fast paced. It's crazy fast paced actually, and that's what's wrong with it. And that's really the only problem I have with what you call it? Oh yeah, you have Aurora. That's like the only thing I have a problem with Solo Leveling. It's too fast for the ones who don't watch anime like that, and like, you know, they can't keep up. I missed. Yeah, there we go. Come on down. Actually, oh, I thought I was gonna maybe pull that down. But that's what I'm hoping doesn't happen to Kagurabachi, because I'm not gonna lie, that anime is so fast paced. Like, it's honestly ridiculously fast paced. Like the smoke and all that. I love the action, because that's how like Solo Leveling manga was. Like, it was like crazy fast paced, but that was what was wrong with it. Because I definitely quick sheet that, but okay. Alright, bro. Yeah, I couldn't even do nothing about that, but that's okay. But yeah, that was like how Solo Leveling was. Like, it was straight smoke, straight to the point. You know what I mean? You got straight action instantly, and yeah. But unfortunately, especially since the anime definitely had a problem with cutting out a lot of stuff, that's really what started to kill it. Because they started taking stuff out of the anime and leaving stuff out that people would have wanted to see. And yeah, it's like, now I'm not gonna lie, Solo Leveling got a long way to go, because I mean, they have a lot in it. And then you also have their like I forgot what it's called. Are you serious? Dog, I didn't even think I was whooping him. I mean, he is like crazy low level, so hey, can't complain you ain't getting armor spheres. But yeah, I just hope Kagurabachi don't wind up like that though, because it has the potential to be a great anime. Not even just a great anime, it should be an amazing anime, because I'm not gonna hold it, it's a banger. I mean, it's really hardly any slowdown points in it. I do feel like, yeah, it shouldn't be a long story realistically, because it really shouldn't. It's just a cool little anime, super fast paced, but hopefully like the fights ain't like, cause I know like Solo Leveling is definitely like a superhero like isekai like kind of anime. We didn't trade. Like, it's one of those, so that's why, like, you know, everything's so fast-paced, because, like, I'm not gonna lie, spoiler alert, yeah, literally spoiler, so, if, you know, I advise you to skip this if you don't want to know this. Jinwoo is not gonna get weak. I mean, ever. I mean, he literally dog walks every person he fights, like, and, like, now someone did mention, like, they didn't like the fact that, like, Jinwoo was like they didn't like how the ant was stronger than the demon, but I'm not gonna spoil it too much if you haven't read the manga, so I'm gonna just let y'all find that out yourself, but I agreed with him. I was like, yeah, I feel like the ant should have been stronger than the demon. Especially once you figure out who the demon is. Like, it's just like, are you serious? But Kagurabachi ain't like that, because even though he's like the main character and all that, like he's not like, you know, it's not like one of those type of anime. So hopefully they do it justice. But I guess we're gonna find out. I hope this gives us good armor sphere. So I had to switch the mission up because I felt like the other one wasn't giving good enough. I forgot what these guys give. I feel like I need this for something. Could be wrong though. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, I mean, I really do love anime. I've been watching anime for like all my life. I was like, back when you like, this is about to be crazy to say, but like, I was watching anime back when like, it was like low key like a nerd, not even just a nerd thing to do, but it was like equivalent to saying like you was gay back in the day. Like that was something you couldn't admit, or you got bullied on the spot for it. So, hot take. I mean, crazy to say, but it's true. That's literally how they treated it. Yeah, he's definitely the better typed farm for armor spheres. So I thought the other one would have been better, but nah, it's not true. But that's okay. How am I fighting this dude? He's not hard. He's definitely like that test dummy. Like you fight him when you want to try a new weapon. You want to get better at something? You want to see how you would do? Fight him. Yeah, y'all comment down what's your favorite anime though. I mean, no way I'm about to get molested by a bug. You see? I'm not even gonna heal, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not about to pull one disrespect. That ain't all what I wanted to do, but, you know, it works. I'm sorry, brother. Yeah, I have a favorite anime, and you'd never guess. Code Geass. That is like my favorite anime all the time. Like, now I have a lot of favorites, because like, I ain't gonna lie, Gurren Lagann, like, I feel like Gurren Lagann is like, it deserves to be where it is, but like watching it wise, I'm not gonna hold it. It was low-key hard to watch, especially in the beginning, mainly because it was just like a win con. Like, and no matter who they win against, they'll win. And it's definitely one of those like motivational like type of anime. So it's like, oh yeah, no matter what, never give up. And no cap, you get W speeches from it and whatnot. And yeah, my problem, you know, with people watching Gurren Lagann, they go straight to power scaling. Oh, anti-spiral. Come on, bro. Please chill out. Come on, bro. Like, look at the anime. It's not meant to be power scale, bro. It's literally meant to be a motivational anime. But my all-time favorite is Code Geass. Like, I did hate the fact, like, whenever like Lelouch was getting close to, you know, getting what he wanted, and then he wound up getting slowed up, and then they made him forget his memory and all that bull, and then, you know, then he goes back to what he was doing. Like, excuse me?
Miss.
But past that, man, Code Geass is a banger. Like, I love the way they ended that show. Like, it was low-key perfect in my opinion. Nobody can tell me differently. Like, with Lelouch taking the weight of the world on his shoulders and dealing with everything by himself, and then having Suzaku take over for him. Perfect, bro. Perfect ending. And then I never watched it, but I know they had like this little spin-off thing where like Lelouch came back. Yeah, I would have hated that for sure. Not for sure. I definitely would have hated that. But the way they ended it, perfect. So I'm glad that little bull ending they had whenever they had it wasn't canon, because I would have crashed out, no cap. Like I said, I hate how zesty he looks doing this. Like I said though, this video was definitely a trial run to see if y'all like the shorter videos over the longer videos, which I wouldn't blame anyone for preferring the shorter videos. I do have to like change the way like I talk throughout my videos, because I for some reason I just lose train of thought, and then it comes back to me, and then you're like, damn, I was waiting like 15 minutes for you to say that. But I'll get better at it. I just have to keep a track mind, like on whatever I'm talking about. But yeah, as you can tell, like I'm well versed in anime though. I love anime to death. That's quite literally all I watch. Anime. If I watch anything on TV, it's anime. Unless I'm watching something with like my girl, then we're watching something like 911. Which yeah, if you ain't caught up on that, man, that not the most recent episode, but the one before that, yeah, that's a teardropper right there. But I ain't gonna say too much about that. That I won't spoil. You could find that out yourself. But nah, man. Like I said, if you prefer the shorter videos, like I mean, if you feel like it's easier to watch, yeah, please leave that down in the comment, cause I would love to like get some feedback on how y'all prefer my videos to be. Cause I don't mind either or. Shoot, I honestly, yeah, if you say the shorter, I don't mind, cause it makes it a lot easier to edit time wise. But I don't mind like cutting out the silence and all that. So yeah, y'all just let me know in the comments. But other than that, if you like this video, man, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, man. I could use the love, man. You know what I mean? At least know if lets me know that you're here for the long run. You know what I mean? You see that potential. But I mean, hey, this type of industry ain't for everybody, or more like it's really slow, especially when it comes to YouTube, because not everybody's on YouTube for real. But yeah, I mean, if somebody subscribes on YouTube, like it really shows, like yeah, they're really here for the ride for real. Yeah, I'm really trying to build that community, man. Come join this domain expansion, and maybe I could create a community of our little internal paradise. But yeah, man, hit that bell button if you want notifications whenever I post. And yeah, guys, until next time, domain release.